If you have seen my previous videos about Canada, probably by now you know how much I love it. I love showing the beachside, the mountainside, the cafes, the cities, the old school small towns, all these kind of videos you would find on my channel, but this time I'm bringing up something different. I want to show the dark reality of Canada that is not being covered on social media on a wider scale, not covered on the higher media level main channels, but something that every one of us should know before coming in here. There's a side of the Canada, specifically Vancouver, that is not really talked about. But you know what? Something that makes us uncomfortable should be talked about, and that's something that we would talk in this video. So starting here, there are certain things that I would cover that probably will make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Just giving you a disclaimer in the starting, but I hope the authentic side of mine and my perspective will try to give you some kind of a broader perspective about it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ruchika, and if you're probably new to my channel, I make videos about daily lifestyle, travel, UGC, and all those things which I like and love. So you would see plenty of videos on my channel about Canada, the kind of travel guides, is it worth it to come in Canada, the living expenses, and all those kind of Vancouver or Canadian related videos. And if you're somebody who already know me, please give me a like, subscribe, and tell me how you're finding my previous videos. Okay, coming back to my video this time, we're going to talk about the dark reality of Canada. And something as a disclaimer right in the starting of the video, I would say I'm not at all against Canada. I live here, I love this country. It's been my home from last so many years. It's not at all a bad country, it's not at all a terrible country. I love living here. But this video is to show a different side of it, a side that not many people know about. And सच बोलूँ तो ये वीडियो उनके लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है जो यहाँ मूव करना चाहते हैं and would want to know both the sides. Just like any other country, Canada also has certain things that is not quite good at the mainstream media. So we as vloggers, we as content creators should be very much authentic to bring up these things. So this video is going to be all about it, and I hope I'm not going to make anybody's feelings hurt. I'm not mocking in this video. I'm just going to justify whatever I'm going to say further. This is a video about the true reality that I see and want to share my views about it. So talking about these issues, I would specifically keep Vancouver as my primary point of reference and example, because here is where I live. And the other day I was passing by Hastings Street, which is in Vancouver East Side. It's not a really aesthetic side of Vancouver, but I was going through that area and something really happened, and that made me stop and think, this is Canada too. This is the kind of Canada that's not really talked about. And I was like, let me just make a video about it. It was quite random, and I wanted to talk about it now because on that very particular day I wasn't really sure about what I should be speaking and how I should make a video about it. But this time I was like, let me put it into a better word so that I just can make my views come across in a very nicer way rather than hurting somebody's feelings. I'm not at all here to judge anyone or anybody's situation. We don't really know what's happening to these people, but I'm just trying to picturize and talk about these things, and I hope you guys really understand here. So right in front of you here are some disturbing visuals that might not make you feel comfortable or would be some disturbing things. So if you're not comfortable seeing it, I'm again mentioning it. I love Canada. This is a side of it. It is not the entire country. So this is right in front of you, the Hastings Street that you see. It is something different, I know. If you've never been to this part of Vancouver, you might look at these visuals and think, what is going on here? Because this does not really look like Canada that we usually see online. It does not really look like Canada from travel videos. It's a very different side. And honestly, when I was here, I had mixed feelings. I felt uncomfortable. I was feeling a little bit sad. I was trying to figure out what happened to these people, how and when, and what's their stories, where their families, and not everybody comes with this kind of situation from the very beginning. These people might even have some jobs and houses, and where are they right now? I felt really confused, and at the same time I wanted to talk to these people, but I really didn't feel safe. I was trying to move around, but there was a point where I felt like probably it's a little bit dangerous for me to move around. So I kind of had some visuals while I was driving just to give you an idea about what's happening in there. And obviously when you see something like this, the first question that comes in your mind is what's happening with it, and what is something that government is doing about it. Like, where's the government's role about it? And where's the action about it? There has been action. There is a policing, there are shelter homes for them, there are housing programs, and there are addiction services, there are outreach workers, there are organizations working in this area. There are plenty of things that was created for these people: the shelter homes, the NGOs, the worker groups, all those things just to help these people. The police have also increased enforcement around this area. Things like violent crime, organized crime, drug trafficking, and stolen property. And also, you would see regular ambulances and all the paramedic help that is being given to these people in case of anything going left and right. You would see all those things happening in a really active manner. So action is being taken from government's part. So it's like nobody knows what's happening. They absolutely know, but then I come back to the same question: is it actually solving the problem? Like, we do see people, police and cops and paramedics helping these people, but again, coming to my question, like, what's happening? How long is this going to be here? Are you going to take them out? Are you going to provide them shelters? Because I know for a fact they do get shelters at the night time sometimes, but not everybody is lucky enough to get in those. You literally have to line up, I know, and not everybody get those shelters. And what if you don't get it? And what if, like, there are certain things that really make me wonder, like, what is the life for them at the night time? And it's too dangerous for me to literally come here for the night time and see what's happening in there. It's just like I had to pass by and show you the things that's really scary as a person to see. When we see somebody on the street, our brain immediately categorize them into some kind of homeless person or a drug addictive, somebody who's going through something, somebody who could be dangerous to us. There are certain categories that our brain automatically categorize that person into, but we as a human don't really know what was this person 5 years from now, 10 years from now, what happened to this person's house or their family, what is the trauma that this person is going through, what is the kind of life they had before, and what really happened to them. Like, we have seen people suffering from some kind of a mental health issue in coronavirus, or something that happened to somebody who lost his entire family through something. Now, here I'm not giving some excuses for these kind of conditions or addiction, but I'm trying to imagine and guess here the kind of things that could happen. Everybody would have a different kind of a story here, and not everybody is comfortable enough to come up on camera and talk about those things. But addiction and homelessness is something that's visually not really a comfortable side to be in. Just imagine being here, sitting here, living here, waking up here, sleeping here, and nobody to care about, nobody to talk about. It's not something that a normal person would really want to have in a life. And maybe they were completely fine at one point and something happened in their life, and then they couldn't really recover from it. So these are the kind of things. आप किसी इंसान को रोड पे देख के उसकी पूरी लाइफ जज नहीं कर सकते हो, because at the end of the day we don't really know. I don't really have a solution to this scenario, and honestly I don't even think anybody has a solution to this whole problem, and neither can this be handled or in one or two solutions. So this is just something as a circumstance, this is something as a scenario, and I just wanted to bring this thing right in front of you instead of showing you beautiful Canada. It's just one thing that would make more sense, something that need to be talked about. And probably, if my voice could go anywhere, anybody who's seeing this video, probably, I don't know what I'm trying to get out of this video, but just this is me showing you the whole picture. This is Canada too. Might not be the whole picture, but a part of Canada that still is there, very much there, and needs to be talked about. Honestly, I don't think the biggest take that I took from the Hastings Street was the homelessness or the addiction. It was people losing hope from their lives. And as a person, me seeing somebody who have completely lost their hope from their life, that's really disturbing. What's the point of living if you have completely, lost it? And what's their future? How are they going to cope up with their life? That's something that even I as a person don't have answers to. But I just hope and really wish these people would somehow get a little bit hope, or a little bit better from what they have currently as in their living life. And I'm not at all discouraging anybody to come here. Canada is beautiful, like I just said. It's just 1% side of it. It's disturbing to sometimes see it, and when I go from such streets, it's like, that's one of those days I was like, no, I need to make a video about it, and that's why I came up with this thing. At the same time, I'm seeing people here struggling with addiction, and somebody like me who have never seen these kind of visuals before on such broader spectrum, this is something that's really fairly new to me and fairly eye-opener and fairly uncomfortable, dangerous as well. I'm not too sure what really made this whole situation go to this level, but it's something that needs to be talked about, and what's government's role here and what is happening to businesses beside these people. Because I know for a reason, when I was walking through the sidewalk, I was feeling a certain sense of danger, and I'm not too sure what would happen to me, and I'm not sure how people who have their businesses are running their businesses in this particular area. So this is the kind of things that not many people talk about. If somebody's standing here today completely struggling with addiction, where did that story begin? Something happened before this. Now the biggest question here is the question of hope, because when I was looking at that, some of those people, the word that kept coming into my mind wasn't even addiction, it was hopelessness. It was completely hopelessness. You can almost see it in some people. Some people have really given up the hope of living here. Like, I've seen people literally laying down in the alleys. Like, they don't even want to talk about their lives. And there are certain help centers or anything that probably would have been reached out to them, but these people have completely given up the hopes of even having a better life here. There's another side of it which I noticed while I was walking there, the business side of it. Imagine owning a business in this particular area. Like, I as an individual, I as a buyer, I as a client would not want to go to such businesses. I would not want to danger my life here. And I'm imagining the kind of fear and the kind of losses that these businesses would have seen, and the kind of struggles that these businesses has to face, because these people who are struggling through the addiction or homelessness are literally sitting right at the door front, and a normal person, a person who wants to buy something, would not want to go to such stores, because I mean, like, let's be honest, nobody wants to put themselves into some kind of danger. So I think the businesses who are in such areas are struggling a bit because of it as well. I can understand why a business owner would be frustrated, because you can have a compassion for somebody who's struggling and still say, I don't feel comfortable with what's happening outside my business. Those two things are completely contradictory. You can care about people and care about their safety, but you also would want to run your businesses, right? You would probably think, looking at these videos, like, wow, Canada is not at all safe, or Canada is terrible, or Canada is not a good space to be in. Not at all. This is just another side of it. Like any other country, this country also have a side which is not really talked about, but I have shown you plenty of good videos and shown you plenty of beautiful pictures and videos about Canada, and that's literally the 90% of Canada that is beautiful, safe, and we want to live here. But just want to show my perspective about the different things that we see here in day-to-day life, and I as a person want to bring up those things on my social media channel. And I hope you guys understand my view. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I hope you guys understand why I made this video. And if you still have any questions regarding anything that you saw, and if you don't feel like talking it in the comment section, you can probably email me, and I would love to read your comments. And thank you so much for being with me. Please like, subscribe. I like to come up with these things just to give you the broader perspective of the city. If there's something else that you want to discuss, you want a video about it, just let me know. Till then, thank you so much for being with me. See you in my next vlog.